following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
The Stoner Jesus Show podcast, recorded live from the Stoner Jesus Studio Complex in Stoner Heaven. My name is St. Peter. And now for the host of the show, the savior of the weed, Stoner Jesus.
Ah, yes. Stoner Jesus Show podcast. Recorded live on October 30th, 2015. The night before Halloween. Devil's Night. Cabbage Night, as is known for some reason in some parts of the country. Whatever you want to call it. It is the night before Halloween. This is our Halloween special. Welcome. Tonight we got weed news, there's sex, toys, and stories from the road with VDJ Sexy Hippie. If we have time, we have this date in stoner history. All very important things. We're live on Cannabis Radio on Spreaker. Podcast, of course, will be on stonerjesus.net and on cannabisradio.com. I'm on Twitter at stonerjesus420. Tweet me a link to the show whenever, however, wherever you're listening, and you will get a retweet. Now over 137,000 followers of Stoner Jesus 420. That's the shit. You want to email the show, stonerjesus420 at gmail.com. If you're on Facebook, search Disciples of Stoner Jesus on Facebook. Join our group for the show. It's where the hardcore fans hang out. Post funny shit. Get updates about the show. All that shit. Stuff. Whatever. Go check it out. Disciples of Stoner Jesus on Facebook. We do have a haunted house update coming up. This is, of course, the big weekend for the Stoner Jesus Show. Haunted house is a long-standing tradition here on the show. This year, as you may know, I was busy with a lot of stuff, with going to podcasting and going to CannabisRadio.com and all this other stuff, so I put St. Peter in charge of the haunted house. So basically, he got a bunch of shit on sale from a gay bachelor party and made it themed a gay Halloween house, haunted house, which is fine with me. It's, it's been bringing in tons of fucking traffic and tons of money. But it turns out, not only was Peter pinching my stash, Peter was also skimming money from the top, from the gate for the haunted house. I had video of this. Him stealing money. So he decided he had to be punished. His punishment is coming up. He's actually currently undergoing his punishment. We'll go outside here in a minute. Last time we did this, I guess the headphones didn't work. I don't know. He couldn't hear me. I could hear him. So the microphone was working, but the headphones weren't working. Hopefully both work tonight so I can communicate with him. We have some sort of headset because his arms and whatever are otherwise occupied, I guess we can say, with his punishment. So anyway, it should be good. It should be good. We'll see. It is October 30th, 2015. It's officially our last show in Check Yo Titties Month. As you know, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, affectionately known here as Check Yo Titties Month. We did our part to spread awareness. We had Ava Doll. She did a self-titty check on the air. We do our part here. If there's one thing to say about this show, is that we do our part. I do my part. I'm a very, very wonderful person. We got weed news coming up. We got our weed news from Cannabis Tweets on Twitter. That's Cannabis Tweets with a Z. A lot of shit going on with Issue 3 in Ohio. Also, Senator Bernie Sanders making big news. His talk about marijuana law reform. As I said, sex toys and stories from the road with VDJ Sexy Hippie coming up. That segment, of course, has its own page on sternjesus.net. Go check it out. Also on sternjesus.net, the banners for a lot of our sponsors. You hear their commercials throughout the show. They're awesome. They support us, so make sure you go support them. Follow them on Twitter. Check out their products. Click the banners. All of that. As I said, hopefully if we have time, this date in stoner history, which is always very important. Another long-running segment on the show. Don't forget about the podcast on CannabisRadio.com. I believe we're up on iTunes now again. I think if you go on iTunes, you search Cannabis Radio, you should be able to find us. I don't know about searching Stoner Jesus. Hopefully, we'll see. Let me get the music here. We need appropriate Halloween music. There we go. It's pretty good. So let me, hold on. I hope this works. This is very important stuff. It's fucking loud, man. Killing me. Let's go outside to St. Peter. He's high above the action. The Stoner Jesus Show haunted house, serving his punishment. Basically, his punishment is he is crucified. He is hanging from a cross right now, out in the courtyard of the Stoner Jesus Studio complex. I wanted to nail him to the cross in the obvious fashion that I was so long ago, but apparently nowadays you can't do that. You know, there are OSHA regulations, the Occupational Safety and Hazard Agency or administration or whatever. They have very strict regulations against these things. It could be a workers' compensation lawsuit. St. Peter against myself. If we nailed him to a cross, physically with the nails. So that doesn't work. So basically I had to water it down a little bit, had to PC it up a little bit. He is now hanging with rope from a cross high above the courtyard, the Stoner Jesus Studio complex. You should have a headset and the mic and all that. Let's try this. God, this is not going to work. St. Peter, are you there? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I'm here, Jesus.
Can you hear me? What's going on?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jesus.
Is there some sort of delay? Can we fix that?
Yeah, I don't know if there is a delay. Jesus, what? Can we hurry this up, man? I'm getting tired up here.
Can we fix the delay? Peter, what's it like up there?
I don't know about the delay, Jesus. I just know that it really sucks up here. It's very cold. Actually, it looks like there's a lot of cool shit going on down at the haunted house. I really can't hear what they're saying, but you know, it looks like fucking fun.
All right. You still got a while left there. This fucking delay is killing me.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. You never told me, like, when. Jesus, you never told me, like, when I would be done with this shit.
You can't fix that? Peter, it's until you ascend. I think it's the way it was in the Bible. You have to ascend.
What's ascend mean, Jesus?
I forgot to read the Bible. Ascend. You have to ascend to heaven, which I guess means, you know, when we get tired, we'll get you down.
I guess so. Okay, Jesus, that sounds like a good plan. I guess I don't know. I'm very tired. I did not take nearly enough drugs for this. I'm really regretting that. I wish I would have took more.
Okay. Well, this delay is annoying the fuck out of me. I'm not going to continue this.
Oh, yeah, man. The delay is not my fault, man. I don't get the technical issues or whatever. I'm in a fucking cross with like a headset on. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Just cut here. Is that the button? Cut that feed. We're done with that. That was stupid. He's downstairs. Why is there a fucking delay like I'm talking to him in the Soviet Union? Anyway, I guess that was a haunted house update. Seemed, I don't know. It's not as scary. And the whole fucking thing is nowhere near as scary as I wanted it to be. It's really been a disappointment. VDJ Sexy Hippie joining us in the chat area. We're live on Cannabis Radio on Spreaker. Chilling with you all. We got weed news coming up. Of course, as I said, sex toys and stories from the road with VDJ Sexy Hippie coming up as well. That was your Halloween update. Enough with the music. It's enough. St. Peter tied to a cross because, of course, with OSHA regulations, we couldn't nail him. Tied to a cross out in the courtyard. Got some more from our sponsors coming up and weed news. We get our weed news from Cannabis Tweets on Twitter. That's Cannabis Tweets with a Z. It's the night before Halloween. Spooky. That's why I was playing that spooky, creepy music to impart to you how spooky it is. Get it? It's spooky. Stoner Jesus Show podcast, recorded live on October 30th, 2015. We'll be back. Dick Nuggets.
The Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
The Stoner Jesus Show is brought to you by GigaWax Vaporizers. Check out the GigaWax banner on StonerJesus.net. And make sure you follow GigaWax on Twitter. GigaWax Vaporizers were designed with artists, DJ producers, musicians, and music lovers in mind. It's quite unique. It has a slim profile, a quartz coil, and it's available in 6 colors. Buy before January 1st, 2016 at the awesome low price of $49.99. It's GigaWax Vaporizer pins. Check out that GigaWax banner on StonerJesus.net. Stoner Jesus here to tell you about another awesome sponsor of the show, Skinfully Wicked, natural skincare for the inked. Check out the Sinful Soap banner on Stoner.